Hey guys, I want to make a quick tutorial showing you how to make a quick and easy template so you can audition your fabrics for when you're fussy cutting for applique. In this example, I'm going to be using the new oval vertical blank applique ornament from Van Gogh Designs. So we're going to need a couple things here. You need a small piece of clear vinyl. I'm using the 20 gauge from Marine Vinyl. You'll also need a piece of medium weighted tearaway stabilizer. You guys know I'm not a big fan of tearaway, but sometimes we need to use it. I also have a couple pieces of fabric here to audition when we get this stitched out. So go ahead and hoop your stabilizer. And I'm using the magnetic hoops from Mighty Hoops, and I just love these guys. This one is the 5x5 size. And you're going to need to first lay down your clear vinyl and tape it to your stabilizer. And I'm just using cheap masking tape from Amazon. And I like to use a contrasting thread that you'll be able to see when you lay it down on your fabrics. So put your hoop in your machine, and you're going to run the first step of the ornament, which on this design is your vinyl placement stitch for the ornament designs, and it'll show you where the outside of the ornament is. Next, you're going to skip through your steps on the design to the applique tack down step, which on this design is step 4, and this is the step just before the pretty satin stitch. So now you should have two outlines on your clear vinyl. So you're going to take it out of your hoop and you're going to start tearing away the tearaway stabilizer from your back. Be super careful not to rip out any of your stitches, because then you'd be sad and have to restitch it. So you can also take a pair of scissors and get the inside started. Makes it a little easier. But you're just going to make sure all the paper is torn away and all the little fuzzy bits. All that paper out of there. All of it. Some of the little pieces like to stick under there. You just gotta kind of wiggle them out of there. And then you're gonna trim up all the little tails, and some of them get buried under there, but you want to make sure that's kind of nice and clean. I mean, I guess you don't have to. It doesn't really obstruct your view, but I like to have a back clean. So you just pull all those out of there. Stubborn little tails. I think that is probably all of them. Looks good. Looks good from the front. Looks good from the back. Oh, one more tail. Oh, stint that little guy. Alright. I think it's good. Alright. So that's what you got, and you can kind of see what it looks like. I like to label mine so I know what templates these were for and which designs they go to, and I just keep them in a little bin. So just use a Sharpie, then you know what template you got. I'll pull out our fabrics here and just kind of move it around and see where you want to cut. And when cutting your fabrics, I do like to keep about a 1 inch all the way around of where the stitching line is actually going to be. You want to make sure it has enough room to kind of grab it when you're trimming it when it's done. So you can kind of see. Sure, is that enough room? You can move it over, say, oh, yep, that cactus fits. And see, find another one on here. I mean, he would get cut off because there is that satin stitch that goes around, and it's kind of wide, that decorative satin, so his little fingers would get cut off or his feet would get cut off. Let's see if we can find one that would actually fit in the circle. So a mini fits a little bit better, and you would still have room for that satin stitch. So you'd have that stitch line and then the satin that goes around. So she'd fit perfectly in there. So I may actually do her for one. I think that'd be really cute. So there's your template.